Good morning. I'm just leaving Wadebridge, going to be walking roughly north to Port Isaac. So later in the day I'll walk back along the coast path to Rock, then either take the ferry to Padstow and walk back from there, or walk back along some footpaths from Rock. But I will be starting the day, I think, mostly walking through fields and stuff like this until I get to Port Isaac, and then it'll be the coast path basically from then on. Certainly the first not so nice road crossing on the main road. So it's not particularly busy at this time of the morning. But I shouldn't have to cross any more main roads, at least. I will have to walk along a smaller road, hoping that it's not going to be busy. So I need to walk along this road. Not much looking forward to this. It's a hedgehog. It might be dead. This particular road is the reason I don't really want to come back this way. I need to go like 100 meters down this way or something to the path. I'm off the road onto the path through the field, which does not appear to really exist, or at least is not in good use. Definitely a good reason to be wearing trousers today. So from here you can see some wetlands just slightly down the hill. I believe that's like a nature reserve or something. And I think this village there is Chapel Amble, which is where I'll be going when I get back on the path, wherever the path is supposed to be. And the river Amble comes up through there, or rather comes down through there. I have very little idea where this path is supposed to be. Like, I've just come across the field. It's somewhere on the other side, anyway. It's not clear where you're supposed to walk. This looks like a load of crops have just been planted. I don't really want to trample them all. So I'm now wondering if this path might just be long gone, because supposedly it should be right here somewhere. So there is water down there. I don't know exactly how much because I cannot see it from where I am. It sounds like a decent flow of water. I'm not sure how I to get to the other side. Apparently that's where I should be going, like straight across from here. This doesn't seem to be feasible. I don't think I see a good way over here that doesn't involve like either me getting wet or getting stung on a load of stinging nettles. I can only imagine it's currently too overgrown to get a good view of where you're supposed to cross, or this path just doesn't exist anymore. So there is this post on the other side. The problem is I'm right on the edge and I don't have stable footing, and I cannot really tell where the bank is on the other side. So I don't know if I can like safely hop across. So it seems like I probably just have to go back and find another way around. Found walking along these tracks is a bit easier than wherever the footpath was supposed to be over there. But I need to decide whether I want to go slightly back the way that I came along the road and then go up the next road, or I can go a bit further that way. There will be another footpath down there. I'm not sure exactly how far that is though. I was a bit concerned about crossing that tiny bridge. I have to stop several times on the bridge to let the cars all come through. But it was fine, it's not that bad. So this is the other path to Chapel Amble. Hopefully this one, well, the public footpath sign is there, so I assume this path will not have any issues. Nice squeaky bridge. It's like super hot in here. I see some cows. There's a bird. Didn't really check the ferry times. I don't remember when the last ferry is in May. I assume it'll be at 6 or 7 o'clock. I think I would rather go back that way. The other option is basically to go back via the way that I've just come at the end of the day. Just that I don't really like walking on that small road. Don't mind walking on these small roads that don't see a lot of views. that one from Wadebridge towards Rock and Polseth, that sees quite a lot of traffic, so that's the reason I don't really want to walk along that one. Now we're in Chapel Amble briefly. Seems to be continue walking down this road for a bit, and then there'll be a trail to the left at some point. This will be it just here. Did not really expect to be walking through a bit of bog back there, but I guess the ground is still a bit wet. Structure is in a poor state of repair, indeed. It's a bridge across the river, go through the farms. It looks like I'm not going that way. According to my route, I'm going this way. Should be another path to my right somewhere. Looks like here. Slight breeze, but it's nice and warm and sunny. Did not think I'd be contending with quite so much mud today. Oh. It's great. Oh. Can't even see where I'm stepping either. Right out of that section now. Maybe not. Guess I'm now heading up the hill. Nice view out around. Maybe this is the way. Looks right. Can just see the church at St. Endelion just ahead. Brief history of music. That sounds interesting. That's today actually. 20th of May already. Stop at this bench briefly and check my route, see where I'm going next. So, from my reading of the map, which admittedly has been known to be quite poor sometimes, I think this is the best way to go. I think I go a bit further down here and then I can go somewhere to the right. Should be down here, I can walk that way. I don't see why not. You can see the sea now and the cliffs in the distance there. Keep going this way a bit. Should be at the coast shortly. More wet mud. should be crossing a road down here, then on the path into Portgavern. This looks like the one. Port Isaac on the hill to the left. Portgavern, it's just down here. You may recognise this from a previous video where I walked from Crackington Haven. In that one I came down the coast path. We'll be on that coast path again in 3 weeks' time. Doing a marathon. Looks like the tide has gone out now. It was high this morning, so that makes sense. So I will just be making my way down here, then going up around Port Isaac and onto the coast path. So I guess, in a way, this is like a continuation of that previous video. Next we'll be up onto the coast path over there. Just take one more second to appreciate the views. Now on the coast path. Have a couple of nice up and downs this way. Definitely looking forward to running all of this in a few weeks' time. I think it will be easier because I'll be going in the other direction. But there are a lot of steep parts and steps. Probably it's going to be very hot as well. I've done the stairs. Quite steep. But not too bad really. Not been going for anywhere near long enough today that the stairs would cause me much of a problem. Speaking of running though, I currently have 2 more races this year, which is the one in a few weeks, which will be along this coastline, and then in September, try not to fall, in September doing the Saints Way Trail, Padstow to Foy. Considering signing up for some more though. I'm quite interested in doing the Fairy Tale of Nuki again, which was December marathon that I did last year. Well, 6 months ago now. That was fun. There are a couple of others that I'm considering doing. But I haven't committed to anything yet. Very faintly see quite far into the distance. I doubt it will show up on the camera. Back there was a nice spot to stop and have a mighty banana. Kind of tastes like it had been slowly baking in my bag all day. And I also didn't bring anything to put the skin in, so just have to put the banana skin back in my bag. Probably get everything dirty, but what can you do? Good to know those steps exist, I guess. Yeah, more stairs. coming round to Port Quinn. I just stopped a minute to have a drink and a snack and reapply my sun cream. Obviously when I'm putting the sun cream on, I could take off my glasses to put it on my face. But it made me think, like, I went to the optician the other day and they said my eyesight really isn't very good, even with my current glasses. But when I'm wearing them, I'm like, I can see so much. It makes me wonder what I'm missing out on. I'll have to see when I get my new ones. Probably everything will look completely different again. Mushrooms. Bay down here. Along there there's a big hole in the cliff where you can look down through. Should go past that soon. Did check this out. Is it like a cave or something? Cannot see anything. Don't have a torch. Didn't end up getting a look at that hole because too many people. Don't really want to wait around until they're gone. Good reason you should always close gates behind you, by the way. Last time I was here, there were cows on this part of the path. And that was not very fun. So looking straight ahead, you can start to see the coastline to the south now. You can see Stepford Point and the watchtower thing, though it's now just disappearing behind the hill. But I'll get a good look out along that coast after I've been out around this one. As usual, when I'm on the coast, I just feel like I want to stay out here all day long. If I get the ferry across the river, I probably could stay out for quite a while. I'd be more comfortable walking back in the dark on that side, even though I don't have a torch. Probably won't do that though. I don't have too much food or drink with me today. So from here, you can see the coast on the other side of the river mouth. Just in the distance down there, you can see Trevose Head Lighthouse. And I am continuing this way. Has got awfully windy today. Feeling a little bit of discomfort in my left ankle. So I may just stop in a moment and check if that's something to do with my shoe, which I suspect it is. So if there's anywhere that I can stop, maybe just here. Retied my shoes. Hopefully that sorts it. I'm not sure what else it could be other than the shape of the shoe itself. Maybe that's changed slightly now that I've worn them in a bit. I didn't feel that before with these shoes. Oh well. A quick walk around this bit. This is the rumps. need to readjust that. Not a bad place to sit down and check my shoes. Hoping that loosening it will do the trick. I feel like I could stay here for a very long time, but if I want to get the ferry, I probably should go. If I had known it was going to get this windy, I might even have packed like a jumper, my coat. That wind feels quite cold. Here we see the mouth of the river, Stepper Point, Traverse Head, all the beaches in between. That is where I finished my marathon run last week. And rock is like down where you can see the exposed sand sticking out behind the hill. So I will be heading down there and then hopefully the ferry is running. Take the ferry and walk back on the Camel trail. Otherwise I have to navigate some paths that I'm not very familiar with and walk along that small road that I was on this morning that I don't really like. Feels like it's been a while since I walked the coastline on the other side. Well, I was there last week, but I mean like spent a day walking that coast. I think it's like the 1 year anniversary of the first time that I walked over 50 kilometers. The first time I walked over 50 kilometers, I think it was, I cycled to Padstow and then I walked from there along the coast path to Bedrothen Steps and then back, which is a fun one. Coming down towards Polseth now. When the tide is out, you can just walk across the beach. got to the beach just in time that I could walk down the steps without going in the water. It's very close to being in far enough. I think the coast path goes like onto the road and then up through an alleyway. I think I can get off the beach just over here. Now heading round to Bay. There is a hill just at the end of the beach there, which I might go up. Or if you go onto the golf course, there is the St. Enodoc Church. So, church in the golf course or up the hill. I feel like going up the hill because I don't think I've been up there, but I have been to the church. The church is not that interesting, to be honest. You can see Padstow on the other side of the river now. Came for the view. All I get is wind. Greatest conditions. Yeah, that's up the hill. So, rock is just like down around the corner down here. There is a lot of like quite high lying sand around the river mouth, which they call the Doom Bar. That is what all the exposed sand is when it's low tide. Which you would see like all the way along to the cliffs. It's probably been like that in one of my videos before. I don't really know. When the tide's out, there's a lot of exposed sand. All along this area. Can I see the ferry service from here? Not sure. In these conditions, I think they would be docking at rock rather than like on the beach. In low tide, they stop at the beach and at a different point in Padstow, not at the Padstow harbour. assuming it is still running, I'll get the ferry and then walk back along the Camel Trail. It's another one of those days today where it's like really quite nice, as long as you're out of the wind. I think I can see the ferry going across, which implies it's running until 6 at least. Almost around to Rock now. Last ferry 5:45. So yeah, they do finish around 6, as I thought. Which means I'm probably just in time for what will be the last one. Trying to see if I can see the ferry. Should be over by the harbour. Is that it that's moving over there? It's too bright in that direction because of the sun. So yeah, started in Wadebridge this morning, somewhere down there. Supposedly I have walked about 35 kilometres to go to Port Isaac and then along the coast path to here. So that's not bad. Nice day out. We'll get the ferry across and then get back to Wadebridge. It's another, well, roughly 10k I think from the harbour, a bit less than that. But that's a very easy walk, no up and downs or anything to be concerned about, just straight flat ground. Easy way to end the day. Here comes the ferry. Just walking back down the Camel Trail to end the day. I feel like I've probably done that so many times in my videos already. But to me, like, this is the local best route to the coast, I suppose. Say goodbye to the coast. I think there is a footpath somewhere here that goes like along the river to the little village down there. Little Pathetic. I haven't checked that one out. It has been a bit of a slow going one today, but I did an interesting route that I haven't done before, so it was fun. Blackbirds are fighting over something. Don't think there will be anything else for this video really. hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel to see future videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Caterpillar. Or to move it off the path so it doesn't get squished. There you go.